Alright, here we have Robinson Canoe. Through the magic of this PowerChalk software, we've made him a right-hander. He's normally a left-hander. You can tell down here, you can see the ESPN logo is backwards. Right-hander, we'll look at his swing here. It's a little bit of slow motion. Let's look at it as it goes. This is in the home run contest 2011. As we begin to look at him in slow motion, we're going to see a lot of the things that the rotational hitting, what we're looking for in a swing. Now, what you do prior to planting the heel, Mike Epstein will tell you, you can do, a lot of guys will all differentiate that. But as they go to heel plant, that's where everyone gets the same mechanics. As his heel plant comes here, we can see here that his hands right here, nice and back, shoulder turn. Okay, and then he's got his hips going that way. Okay, what we talk about is leading with the hips, then hands. Okay, getting the bat on the swing path of the pitch being pitched, and keeping your hands inside the ball. Those are the three main tenets. As we can take Robinson through this, you can see as he comes forward, he's going to brace on that front leg, and his hips are coming through first with his hands lagging, and notice the bat on the shoulder. He's going to lead with his lead elbow. And as he comes around, you can see almost no weight on his back leg. Totally come right up onto his braced front leg, and notice how still his head is. He hasn't moved that head. He has rotated about the axis as soon as he planted. Now he's here, and then as he moves forward, as soon as he plants, we're going to draw a line right up through the middle of his torso here. And as he comes through, notice how still that head stays, and his eyes. Has not moved as he rotates around that axis. His hips here all have come right to the pitcher. Okay? His hands just now starting to come through. He's made the good box. What we talk about making the box is, and I'll do it differently here. We talk about this box right here. And as he comes through, he still hasn't extended his hands. You can see the good rotation around there, and now that braced leg from the front of his foot all the way up through his head. Right there. Now, as you begin to see him make contact with the ball, there's where he makes contact. Notice his arms still not extended yet. Okay? Foot's completely up off the ground. Braced here. Head still hasn't moved past that line. Knee, this is going straight up and down here. He's got a little bend here. This is exactly what you want to see here. And as the bat head comes through and he makes contact with the ball out in front, of course they're all hitting home runs, so they're all hitting an inside pitch, getting the pitch that they want. But this shows the mechanics that it takes and the power, where he gets the power from to use his body, not his arms, to create that force. Notice right here, his hands up and down, up and down. That means he's got his top hand going like that, the bottom hand going like that right along the bat. Okay, has not turned over the hands yet. As he goes forward and through his swing, now you're going to see him rotate that top hand around. What would be his right hand ends up being his left hand here in this. His left hand ends up being his right hand on this mirror image. So now he brings it around and he comes through the swing. Notice his head isn't moving off that blue line, and it's not moving ahead of that yellow line either. Okay, that's the position, the finish that you'll see a lot of major league hitters in. They'll end up, a lot of times you'll see this right down here is they're rotating on their foot, and they keep balance, but it rotates out, and they end up balancing on the outside of that foot. This other foot is up, got a nice straight line down on this back hip, straight up and down and balanced. And that is a major league rotational swing.